All right, tell us what's up.
Well, you were complaining that the bars were up a little too far, so I'm just gonna see if we can't take them back about an inch and give you a little more of a comfortable seating position.
He's not right. I don't complain. I don't complain.
Well, you were just saying after about that. Well, as you do longer miles, you know, you need to adjust things sometimes. So that's all we're doing.
Yeah, my neck muscles were pretty tight, so I was realizing I'm reaching front pretty far with my arms pretty far out.
So we were right here. I just put tape here to mark it. So that should have rolled them back about a half inch. If you want to sit on it, then we can loosen a little bit. I have the keep on here.
Oh, that feels better already.
Move it up. You can move it up because I got the.
Yeah, I'm much better.
Much better?
Yep.
Yeah, because that would have gotten you about a half inch. I can roll them a little more if you want to try that.
I think I'm good. Problem is when I'm back here, like I was fully extended, and so I kept on rolling front. You know,
Yeah, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to roll your shoulders.
My shoulders so tight.
So we can roll a little bit more. We have a little room. We can go a little bit more if you want.
Yeah, a little more.
And then I can adjust these and your mirrors and all that, because all of that will need to be adjusted.
Thanks, babe.
It's not that big a deal to do this to get a little bit more out of it here, but if that's not enough, once you know, getting into some longer miles and longer days, if that's not enough, then what we'll have. Oops, that's too much. Go about right there. Is that about right?
Yeah.
If we can't get enough out of these bars, because right here is where you were. So yeah, you want to go, you sure that's enough? We'll go just a little bit more.
Sure.
Loosen this up a little bit. If we have to get different bars, we can. That's about as much as you're going to get out of that. Is that?
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
So let's try that. After today, we'll have a better idea.
And if need be, you said we can always look at another, like a Mustang seat or something that'll raise you.
Yep, and that we
Bring it
can look at a
forward.
different seat. That's exactly right. We can always do that. There's options. You get out here and you make adjustments. You figure out. That's the thing about it. You have to adjust it to what you're comfortable with. I do have the 6-inch risers on here. 6 inches up and 2 inches back, so that helped big time. But it's still, when you get out there on the highway, is that about right?
Yeah.
Now what about your mirrors and your controls? You want me to
Yeah.
move them up just a little bit? You can adjust your mirrors easier, but I can easily roll the controls up a little bit too. You might want that.
Let's do that, yeah.
Because this would have moved them down. It turned them down now. All right, just don't mess with the mirrors, then because I'm going to roll this up. I need to get a T, there it is, T27 the way it looks. So let me get that.
So thankfully, we came out to see our niece Ruthie and her husband Steve and their beautiful family. Got to spend the night here, got a good night's rest, and going to be ready to roll out, and we'll stop over and see our other niece and nephew, Steve and Rachel. And so yeah, pulled in the garage here. He's got all the tools that Wayne needs to be able to do some of this stuff, so we can have a great day riding again. Out here in Peyton, Colorado today.
Let me see if this is the right one. Nah, not quite right.
You want me to stay on or get off?
Stay on it, you might as well. Yeah, I need a T25. I know he's got everything we need here, but I just don't know exactly where he has his stuff.
Do you want me to go ask him?
No. I'll find it here. We don't have to bother him. He's having breakfast.
yeah, I think that's going to be a lot better. I was just having to reach too far yesterday. Once we hit, I don't know, how many miles did we do yesterday? 535.
535. Yeah, that's what makes a difference, because I mean 250, 300, that's not big mileage, well, in my opinion.
Anything works for that amount of time.
There we go. Yeah, it doesn't take much for that amount of time, but you get into that, you get up to that 400 or 500 mile mark and stuff starts to change.
And he's also got me a gel pad that you maybe saw on my seat, which is awesome. Absolutely loving that. I was having some back issues on my way out on my solo leg. The day that I did 630 miles, my back was kind of shot, and I had forgotten I have the gel pad. So he put that on now, and that's made a big difference. So we'll link to that down in the comments too.
That's another thing that makes a big difference as you get into your, again, higher mileage. You know, you can do short days and it's no big deal. Now he's got a 1/4 inch here somewhere, I guarantee he does.
She's doing well. I love this bike.
Oh man, it's amazing how many people were talking about it too when there's people we saw in Sturgis and stuff. They're like, man, you don't see many of them. I was talking to one person. I'm trying to find the right tool here. I was talking to one person. She wanted someone wanted to buy hers. She said, no, I don't really want to sell it.
I don't know if you heard that lady when we were leaving Sturgis. She came over. She said, hey, we're kind of twins, but she said I got rid of those clamshell saddlebags. She didn't like them at all. She had a different one, and I said, I love these clamshells. They're easy open, easy close. They detach real easily. And they are loaded up with all my stuff for this trip.
Yeah, I don't mind them. I mean, she told me the same thing. She didn't care for them, and she switched to Heritage. Those bags will actually fit right on. So that goes, that moves. Figures. That's a different size. Alright, so we'll loosen these.
I'm lucky I have him. I'd be lost.
Doesn't mean much. Nah, I gotta get a different torque. That's a smaller one. T27, that's probably T25.
I also noticed there's a big difference on the elevation out here as far as I'm definitely running higher speeds in lower gears.
Oh yeah, and the fuel mileage changes too. You get better fuel mileage out here. About there?
Great, yeah, perfect. Thank you, honey. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. Do we need to check anything else? Oil or tire pressure or anything?
I'll check the tire pressure, but no, everything's been fine. I'll check the oil.
You said your
Is that about right?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yep.
Okay.
You said your check engine light came on, and that was because of higher elevation, or because we
My-
got stuck in that traffic around Denver?
Higher elevation. My bike, 2 years ago, I discovered it. Whenever you get to higher elevations, it adjusts the air fuel ratios because the air's thinner, it changes the fuel. Years ago, we had the carburetors and they wouldn't run right at the higher elevations if you didn't make adjustments before you rode them. Well, this does it automatically, but the check engine light comes on, letting me know that it's making adjustments. It's no big deal. One of the guys I was riding with 2 years ago out here had he had an Indian with a built motor on it, and his check engine light never went off. It was always on because they ship their bikes out, and so in Colorado the air is different. The air. Okay, where do you want that?
Keep slipping on this stand over here.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I went the wrong way.
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay, just hold it there for a little bit. Now hold this. There we
Just a hair.
go. Up. Right there?
Yep.
So that's what's neat about the fuel injected bikes. But for those of you that are riding, if you get to an area where the elevation change is pretty drastic and your check engine light comes on, don't worry about it. There's nothing to worry about. Your bike's just making an adjustment. No need to get worried about it and think you need to get to a dealer or something because there's something wrong. Nope, your bike's just doing what it's designed to do, and it's just letting you know it's making adjustments. All right, before I tighten everything for good, is that right?
That is fantastic. Love it. Yep.
All right, now you can adjust your mirrors to whatever you want them.
Already did.
Oh.
I'll check them again when I back out here, but I think
I'm just going to make sure everything's nice and snug. And this was a T25.
And as somebody with short legs, Wayne got me these highway pegs, which are awesome. I still can just barely reach them, but
Wow, the floorboards made a big difference too. on
love
this
the
bike.
floorboards. Love it.
Okay, everything's tight.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good. Great.
Now, the only thing, since we changed that, we'll just turn your turn signals down just a touch, which they're easily adjustable, so that should work perfectly like that. All right, if that's good, we'll let it alone.
Fabulous. So what's on the agenda today? We can wait till you come back over here and tell everybody.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mentioned it earlier, but yeah. We are going to,
Wait till you're over here.
okay. So we'll leave here, we're Colorado Springs area now. And we'll leave here, we'll head out to, well, we're gonna head towards Bishop's Castle, which is off 165. 165, and there's a couple of other routes, 115 I think. I forget all the routes, but there's a couple of routes that are just beautiful in this area, and that's what we're gonna be riding. Check out Bishop's Castle. If you're not familiar with Bishop's Castle,
This place is amazing. You got to read up on the story for me to try to explain it. Now, Mr. Bishop, the guy that started it, and he did everything by hand. I mean, he just amazing. We'll do some footage on Bishop's Castle, but he passed away last fall, I guess. He was in his 80s, getting up there in age, but now his kids are continuing. They're trying to keep it as traditional and keep it the same way that as he had, keep his vision in mind with this castle. But yeah, it's go to Bishop's Castle, Colorado. You can just Google it if you want, and they also have a Facebook page, so you can check it out. But for me to try to explain what this guy did is it's going to take too long. But you can read up on it if you want. We will do a little bit of footage out there though. And she hasn't been there. I've been there a couple of times because whenever I bring people out here, I'm like, well, you got to go check this out. So I've been there a couple of times and get there again today with my wife. So let me just, yeah, that definitely made a difference, that's for sure. And we only went about, well, we probably got a good half inch out of that. So we'll see how that goes today for you. And if we need to make more adjustments, we make more adjustments. Not that big a deal. Let me put the fairing back on. And
Where'd you get my gel seat pad?
oh shucks, I don't even know. I think it might have been at a bike. It might have been at Harley. I'm not sure. Shucks, I don't remember. I don't remember where that came from. I know Harley has that, different Harley dealerships will have the gel pads. I mean, you can also get them online. However, get good ones. I mean, Wild Ass, they were up there at Sturgis, and they have an excellent product. They're a little more expensive. They're $165, I think. But everybody has, I mean, they're great reviews on those. And the people that I've talked to that have them, love them. That's not what this one is. I don't know what brand this is. I don't even know.
Doesn't matter. Working great.
But I have one for my bike too. So I love them. And the thing is, I don't always like this. I'll leave it on this morning for a little bit, but yesterday I started the day without it. Partway through the day, I went a little bit of a change in position, and my butt was just starting to get a little bit sore, feel a little uncomfortable. I pulled it out. I keep it in my top case. I pulled it out. I put it on. Keep going.
So take a look at this view. This is where we stayed overnight. Check out that gorgeous mountain range out there. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the planes coming in and out. This morning there was a couple hot air balloons. Just awesome. Awesome to have time with family and get to be out here and spend some time with their adorable family. Anyway, we're gonna head off and have a great day, everyone. See ya.